Still in the UK, an inquiry has found Boris Johnson deliberately misled Parliament about parties at Downing Street during COVID lockdown. The former British PM has labelled the findings as deranged.
Is this the end, Mr Johnson?
Once a Prime Minister, now out of office, out of Parliament and, for now, out of political road. After a 14-month investigation, finally time for the verdict. Did Boris Johnson mislead Parliament over Partygate? A unanimous yes from the Privileges Committee, its report damning of Boris Johnson's conduct and character, accusing him of having deliberately misled the House of Commons and the committee investigating him, impugning their work, undermining the democratic process, while being complicit in the campaign of abuse and attempted intimidation of the committee. Enough to recommend a suspension of 90 days if he were still an MP, far exceeding the period needed to trigger a by-election, and a recommendation that his parliamentary members' pass be withdrawn.
Boris Johnson is not only a lawbreaker but a liar. He's not fit for public office and he's disgraced himself.
An apology the last thing on Mr Johnson's mind, instead pure anger. The committee now says that I deliberately misled the House, and at the moment I spoke I was consciously concealing from the House my knowledge of illicit events. This is rubbish. It is a lie. He went on to say, "This report is a charade. I was wrong to believe in the committee or its good faith. The terrible truth is that it is not I who has twisted the truth to suit my purposes. It is Harriet Harman and her committee. This is a dreadful day for MPs and for democracy." MPs in here agreeing with him, but for very different reasons.
Boris Johnson lied. He lied to MPs, he lied to the people of this country, he lied to nurses, doctors, care workers, bus drivers, everyone.
MPs will vote on Monday to pass their judgment. The leader of the House clear. Members will decide free from party pressure.
All of us must do what we think is right, and others must leave us alone to do so.
Boris Johnson dominated here after his 2019 triumph. Now ejected from Parliament, disgraced, he nevertheless looms large, keeping his options open and casting a shadow over his successor still. Beth Rigby, Sky News in Westminster.